A Nevada sheriff told a public county library supporting Black Lives Matter not to, quote, call 911 for help in a Monday letter. Douglas County Sheriff Daniel Coverly responded to the Douglas County Public Library's proposed diversity statement that condemned racism and expressed support for the Black Lives Matter movement by publishing a letter on the department's website. The sheriff wrote, quote, due to your support of Black Lives Matter and the obvious lack of support or trust with the Douglas County Sheriff's Office, please do not feel the need to call 911 for help. The sheriff continued, quote, I wish you good luck with disturbances and lewd behavior. The sheriff later issued a statement with the library after meeting with the library director on Tuesday, saying he had, quote, perceived that our office may be under attack.
Wow. Ooh, that's so
GOP
nasty.
Representative Louis Gohmert tested
Sorry
positive
about
for
that.
COVID.
So, ladies and gentlemen, I mean, this is the sheriff that told the library in Nevada that don't call 911 for help because they had a Black Lives Matter, poster up. First of all, it is not his job to refuse to do his job. That's what he's doing. And I don't see how any cop can get away with that and they're not reprimanded, if not fired. So this came out in the Hill, July 29th, 2020. Nevada sheriff told library supporting Black Lives Matter not to call 911 for help. It is not his place to tell anyone that. It is not his place to do that. So a Nevada sheriff told a public county library supporting Black Lives Matter not to call 911 for help in a Monday letter. Douglas County Sheriff David Coverly responded to Douglas County Public Library proposed diversity statement that condemned racism and expressed support for the Black Lives Matter movement by publishing a letter on the department's website. And what does that got to do with the sheriff's department? Not unless you got some racist issues there, because to me, he's outing himself. Due to your support of Black Lives Matter and the obvious lack of support or trust with the Douglas County Sheriff's Office, which it did not say anything like that. He interjected that himself. Please do not feel the need to call 911 for help, the sheriff wrote. I wish you good luck with disturbance and lewd behavior. The sheriff later issued a statement with the library after meeting with the library director Tuesday, saying he had perceived that our office may be under attack. This man is full of crap. The library's diversity statement was scheduled to be considered during a Tuesday meeting. Okay, so what they had was on their website. The statement said everyone is welcome and that the institution denounces all acts of racism, violence, and disregard for human rights. Okay, so when you see that statement, what the hell does that got to do with the sheriff's department? I mean, Captain Obvious here obviously got some racist issues here for him to look at a statement like that. Everyone is welcome. And that the institution denounces all acts of racism, violence, and disregard for human life. He interpreted that as, this library had a problem with the sheriff's office. Come on, man. You pulled that one out of your ass. We support hashtag Black Lives Matter, the statement read. We assert and believe that all forms of racism, hatred, inequality, and injustice don't belong in our society. After Coverly's letter was published, the library canceled its meeting, saying it received an overwhelming amount of community response. According to county spokeswoman Melissa Blauser and the Reno Gazette Journal reported, the library statement will be publicly debated at a later date. Blauser also said the sheriff deputies would continue to respond to all 911 calls from the library. Coverly, who may be the first law enforcement official to threaten to withhold emergency services based on Black Lives Matter support, according to the Washington Post, took most of his letter from, it was a letter written to Congress last month by 11 state attorney generals and 2 sheriff associations. In his Tuesday joint statement with the library, the sheriff said, "It has been a difficult time for law enforcement." Really? Oh, I guess all that defunding stuff is scaring the hell out of them. "This has been a difficult time to be a law enforcement professional and can be disheartening when we perceive that our office may be under attack," he said. How did what the library posted on their website, how was that an attack on the sheriff's office? Like I said, he's interjecting a bunch of mess that wasn't even said. But you know what? That's how they do it. You take a knee, oh, you hate law enforcement. No, people just want to be treated fair in this society. You know, but that's how they want to twist and turn everything, then have at it. Douglas County Public Library Director Amy Dotson, who met with Coverly on Tuesday, said the library statement was not meant to be anti-police, and it wasn't. But this man made it that way. It simply was meant to state our inclusivity at the library and that we are open and welcoming to everyone and we treat everyone equally, Dobson said to the Gazette Journal. In a joint statement, Dobson said she and the sheriff had a candid conversation and they agreed this may have been an unfortunate circumstance of misunderstanding. Yeah, the misunderstanding was all on his part. The May death of George Floyd in Minneapolis police custody brought the Black Lives Matter movement to the forefront of national discourse, prompting protests in various cities against police brutality that have sometimes turned violent. Wow. You know, it's something to be said about a person that just blatantly so comfortable in this society that they can just come forward and make a statement that they're not going to do their job and get to keep their job. Okay, you let someone like me come forward and say some mess like that, it'll be a problem. And oh, well, maybe you shouldn't be working there, but see, somebody like him, they won't even say that to him. But y'all, please tell me what you think. What a joke. So because they had something on their website about diversity, in his mind, he should not take any emergency calls from the library. Wow. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.